Hello everyone. Welcome to Feel Good Podcast. This is Trudy, your very own master hypnotherapist, physical therapist, and a life coach. Schools are about to start in just a few weeks. And this video is dedicated to all parents out there who have younger kids in elementary school. Well, I know a lot of parents are either staying at home or working from home to help out with their kids. However, it's so difficult to still stay focused at work and help your kids. It's like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, in today's episode, we are going to talk about how you can make your transition smoother. So it's not only easier for your kids, it's easier on you as well.
This is the Feel Good Podcast on the iCoach Hypnosis Network, where Trudy provides tips and stories to help you improve your well-being and reach your objectives. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and leave us some comments.
Tip number 1, make a list of all important tasks. Your children had experience with online schooling last year, at least for a few months. So you have a pretty good idea of what had worked for them and what didn't work for them. So sit down with them, find out what is going on. For example, if your kids are so little, or maybe they are in kindergarten or first grade or second grade, and they were having difficulty navigating through school system on website, then get your kids familiar with that. So when they go to school on day 1, they exactly know what to do and they are not confused, they're not scared. And on top of that, you can also start planning your lunches and play dates ahead of time so kids are excited. The main experience of going to school is to be with friends and have a good time. So if you start incorporating those events as well, your kids are going to be excited, and at the same time you're going to be excited as well. And guys, don't make a stigma around online schooling, because it doesn't have to. Our kids are so used to this technology, so they will get used to it, and you will as well. Tip number 2, make sure you are mentally ready. That is correct. You as a parent want to be mentally ready as well, because if you are anxious, if you're worried about school work and job work, you're going to be anxious and your kids are going to pick it up from you. So let's not do that way. Sit down with your kids, with your family, figure out a plan, and that will make it easier on both of you. Research actually shows that even fetus can pick up parents' emotions in the womb. So yes, your elementary kids will pick it up from you. And once everything is relaxed, your kids are going to have fun. Tip number 3, try to have a backup plan maybe for a week or so. Your kids might have some issues with online schooling, maybe for first week or so, for first few hours. So if there is any way you can take some time off, maybe a couple of hours off for first few days, or have a backup plan with your colleague, it will make it easier on you. So you're not constantly juggling between your meetings and with your kids. That will make your kids feel much more comfortable. And if you can front load your time with your kids in the beginning, you can actually focus on your work later on, and then they will not bother you. Tip number 4, keep your expectations clear. We all want to spend unlimited time with our children. However, it's not always possible every single time. A lot of parents have luxury to spend that time with their children, some don't. Some parents are not able to take that 10-15 minutes during their meetings and spend the time with their children. So ahead of time, sit down with them and tell them, look, from this time to this time, I am not going to be able to talk to you. So I need you to figure things out on your own. and say that in a very appropriate manner. Make sure they understand what you are telling them is your job. Make sure that they don't get the message that they are going to be bothering you. Does that make sense? Let me give you an example. So if I tell my son, well, don't bother me, I'm in a meeting, you know exactly what to do. The message that I'm relaying here is that he is a bother to me. And that means he's not going to come to you, or he's going to be scared to come to you. However, if you say that, look, I know you are having difficulty, but I need to spend at least 30 minutes in this meeting, and then I'm going to come and help you. With this kind of tone, your kid is getting a message that I am important, mom is busy, dad is busy, and they will get to me as soon as they can. These are completely two different messages. That will make your bond much stronger and communication much better. I still remember when our son was in 2nd grade, he used to come home from school and my husband was still working. So he would spend hours and hours sitting under his desk and do whatever he wanted to do. This way, he knew dad is right there. He knew he cannot talk because dad is on meetings. And this experience could have been very hard, not only on my son, very stressful on my husband. However, they managed to make that experience very much fun and memorable. And I can't believe after so many years, they still talk about it. And that was a bonding experience between them too. Do you remember President John F. Kennedy? His son John Jr. used to play under his desk. And if president can work and take care of his children, you can do as well. Let's do a quick recap. We talked about 4 tips today. Tip number 1, make a list of all important tasks. Tip number 2, make sure you are mentally ready. Tip number 3, try to have a backup plan maybe for the first week. And tip number 4, keep your expectations clear. The goal here is for kids to have fun and have a great time. And you want to make sure that you have great time with your children as well. So if you can implement those tips and let me know what else you have been doing to inspire your kids and to improve your communication, please leave a comment down below. I am looking forward to hear what you have to say and if you have any comments or suggestions. So till next time, my friends, have a good time with your children. Bye-bye.
It's back. Yes, your kid will be back to school, and most likely will be attending online. Are you concerned about your kid's ability to succeed and handle online schooling and homework? You want your kids to perform well and achieve higher grade, higher confidence. You want them to understand the content presented online. Most of all, you don't want them to fall behind. My proven workshop for kids will help them boost their confidence, empower them to succeed online, and prepare them to succeed with online schooling. Don't be frustrated. Help is on the way. Let Trudy empower your kids' creativity and improve their success with a 4-session workshop, an interactive online session with other kids, and coaching from Trudy. Space is limited. Don't delay. Click the link below to get started or find out more.